Hey guys, welcome back to Bowls Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for our game against Shamrock Rovers tomorrow evening at Daily Mount Park. Back from a bit of a break, obviously for a week. Following that nil-nil draw up in Derry, not a bad result by any means. Derry is a tough place to go. We've gone there and got a point in a game where not a lot happened. To be honest, it was quite even. I think obviously Talbot had to make a few saves near the end to keep us in it. Derry could have had a penalty. It looked like it was a handball from Novak, but hey, we just got to move on now. Look, it's a point. We'll take the point. We probably needed that after a bad result up in Cork there a couple of weeks back. But we're back now, and we're heading into a big game, obviously against Shamrock Rovers in a Dublin Derby. They're always big games. They're always tough games. They're always very tight. Our record in these sort of games recently has been the best. Obviously, look, we won there, I think, once all season in Daily Mail back in September last year. Obviously, Burt scored the winner. He's obviously playing for Rovers now. I think he's back fit as well, so we might see him play. I don't wonder what kind of reception he's going to get. But, it's going to be one of those games where, it'll probably be quite tight. The one back in Derrymount in April, I think Rovers probably won that quite fairly. To be honest, it was a poor performance from us. Um, we never really got going. First half we were pretty good, but then second half we didn't play particularly well. Um, Rovers, they seem to be steaming on ahead, I suppose, in this sort of title race. They've won the last three. They had a bit of a blip. They went to Drogheda, or they played Drogheda at home actually, and they got beat 2-1. Then they went to Cork, and look, they were down to 8 men at one stage, but they got beat 1-0. And I know Cork are on pretty good form at the minute, but still, you know, we are capable of maybe having a couple of off results here and there. Um, you know, it's one of those games really. It's going to be tight, but we've got to hope because you know our our record against these isn't great. We're due a win over them really. This season hasn't been the best against them. We were probably a lot more competitive out in Tala when you think about it. To be fair, we, we played quite well. I thought throughout the game, up until their goal anyway. It was a tight game, but yeah, look, we're at home. We have the advantage, I suppose, in that sense. But I think it'll be interesting to see how the team lines up. Um, there's obviously a few players who are unsure about whether they're here or not. Even I know Jay Bain's gone back to Lincoln. I think Horton is here still for now. But it looks like he might be on his way back to Cheltenham at some stage over the next few weeks, which is a blow, obviously, because we're very short in defence, particularly in full back areas. I know he's more of a centre half, but he has filled in at right back a lot this season. So I'll get into the predicted team now anyway. In goal, I'll go with Talbot, obviously, our number one. Right full, you'd probably go with Horton, but if he's gone back to Cheltenham, you'd probably have to say Bucko, but we'll stick with Horton anyway. I know Horton's not the best at right back in terms of defence, even in going forward, even, he probably doesn't offer a lot, but it's all we have right now, I suppose, with Ben gone back to Lincoln. But yeah, if Horton's still here, you'd probably play him right back. Um, Two centre halves, Novak Casper. I think when they're fit, they're the two best centre halves of the club. Left full, Paddy Kirk. Midfield, I'd go with Flores and McDonald as like a two in the sitting roles, and then I'd have Clark just ahead of them. I know Q. He went off with an injury against Derry. I don't know whether he's fit or not. He might be. He's had the week now to rest. So he could very well be fit. But I'd probably have Clark maybe just further forward. I think he offers a lot more in that role. Don't get me wrong, Q's been brilliant this season. Maybe not so great as of recently, but he is still probably one of our better players on his day. But if he's fit, then yeah, I'd have no problem with him starting. But we don't really know what the story is there with his injury. But yeah, I'd probably have Clark at the 10. Um, on the right, I'd have McDade. I think he's done well this season. He's looked a lot better than what we saw from last year. Now we've touched on that before. He looks much improved. He can offer something. I don't know. some days he's hot and cold, but still, on his day, he is probably one of our better wingers, and I'd have him in the starting lineup for this game. On the left, I'd have Akintunde. I'd probably try him on the left, and I'd have Abalabi in front. Actually, I think that's something that we could get some joy from. Earlier in the season, when Afalabi and Akintunde played together, they linked up very well, I thought. Particularly in that draw of the game. I remember earlier in the season at Derry when we won 3-1, they were linking up really, really well. And I think that's something we could try again, and we'll see what happens because we need some options up there. We need something different up there to help us get more goals, and I think that could be something we could try. Because I can tell the both of them will work hard, no doubt. They mightn't score loads of goals, but I think maybe having each other in the team could help both of them. Try get a few goals. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to think about this game, to be honest. Rovers are you know, boiling ahead, really, aren't they? I think that they probably will win the league. It's a shame to say, but they probably will go on and win the league because I just haven't really seen anybody else really pushing them all the way. I don't know if Derry will. I don't know if Pats will. I don't think we will. It's probably going to be Rovers' year again. That's going to be their fourth title in a row. Um, as for us, we've just got to find a bit more consistency. I think we need to start scoring goals. That's the main thing. Obviously, we'll probably address that in the July window, hopefully. But as of now, we haven't scored enough goals. That's the main problem. Hopefully now, Akintunde back, we'll try to get Afolabi involved more. Dean Williams as well being injured, he can chip in. That's obviously not helped, but still, we need to start finding ways to score more goals. And look, Rovers, they're a good team, obviously. We haven't got the best record against them recently. I hate saying it, but I'm going to go for a 2-1 Rovers win. I really predict us to lose. I've really predicted us to lose this season. But I don't know. I'm not sure heading into this game. I'm still not totally convinced by us right now at the moment. Um, Rovers just look like they're going to steam ahead. But look, you never know what might happen. It's in Daily Mount. The fans will be well up for it. I hope anyway, because I know the atmosphere hasn't been the best as of late at Daily Mount. It's been like that now for a little while, and hopefully we can create a good atmosphere, and look, all we can ask from the players is that they give their all in these sort of games. They're tough games against good team, against a good Rovers team. You know, all we can ask from them is that they give their all, they try their best, and look, hopefully we can pull something off. I know it's a cliche, but form kind of goes out the window in these sort of games. Um, you know, Rovers, they're on good form. Obviously, they lost two. Now they've won the last three. We've been quite up and down. You know, we get beat up in Cork, but then we followed it up with a good point up in Derry. But that these are tight games. They can go either way, and hopefully, the crowd can be the 12th man, make it intimidating, make it hostile, make it tough for Rovers, and hopefully we can nick something. If we could win, that would be amazing. If we can get a draw, I think we'd probably take that. And look, if we lose, it'll be disappointing, obviously. But look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now, Rovers are probably a better team. That's just putting it simple, really. But hopefully, we can pull off something. Crowd can be the 12th man, and we can nick it. But I'm not too confident, to be honest. I'd love to be confident and say, we'll go and win 1-0, 2-0. But I'm going to go 2-1 Rovers. But hopefully, we can see something different. It's going to be tough. But look, let's just hope so we can pull something off. Anyway, that's my end of the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you're thinking heading into this game, your score predictions or whatever. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.